What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In today's video, I want to talk about where to get iron in Enshrouded. Now, at some point through your gameplay, you will be given a journey to head down to Ridgeback Mine and clear that out, and that is where the iron is. However, this is a pretty difficult area. The enemies are level 23, and there happens to be one of the bosses in this area. So I found another location that's actually easier to get iron, and it has an absolute ton of iron all in one spot. Now, if you run across a deadly shroud trying to get to the area that I'm going to show you in this video, you need to upgrade your altar. My altar is completely upgraded, so I'm able to access every area that's open for the early access playthrough. Now, like I said, these enemies in this area are pretty hard to defeat, but if you are able to defeat them and take out the shroud root, you can then go ahead and harvest all of the iron that's in this area. And there are a few different locations around this particular mine where you can harvest the iron. I'll show those to you right here, right now, so you know where to go once you get up here. However, this area consistently has enemies coming to you because there are a lot of spawners for the insects. So this area isn't my favorite to harvest iron. When I show you my favorite spot, you're really gonna like it because there aren't enemies that are consistently hounding you. So there's one spot that I showed you already, and then on the other side over here, there's another spot there. And if we head up above, there's a couple of spots up here as well. One right there, one right there, and then another over here. So there is a lot of iron to be had in this area. But if you want to harvest a lot of iron in peace outside of the shroud, this next location is the one you want to go to. So we're going to fast travel to the ancient spire of the Nomad Highlands in order to get to this location easily. So we're going to jump off and head northeast through this opening in the mountain wall and into the shroud. Now, just follow along my path here. What you want to do is just run along the road until you reach a spot where you're going to turn right. And it's pretty easy to recognize this spot once you get up there, and I'll show you how to do that. This particular location is not marked on the map unless you happen upon it or you interact with the ancient obelisks and it tells you that this location is here. Now, once you come to this location the first time, it's really easy to repeat. You can actually just put a waypoint because this is a shroud root location, but I'm going to show you exactly how to get there the first time in case you haven't unlocked it through chatting with the obelisks. So once you reach this area where there's a gold coloring on the floor, you want to take a right. You are then looking for a cave opening to send you underground in order to find that shroud root. So you're just going to continue to run up here and you'll see the cave opening on the left there. Now, once you get up here, there are some enemies that guard the entrance. You can see one of them there, but these are much easier enemies than the ones that you're going to face at Ridgeback Mine. So these guys are only level 21, so not level 23, and there's only 2 of them on your way in here, and then there's a few bugs if you want to interact with them. But this is a much easier location to get through and get the iron. So that's why I recommend this. You can actually get in here a lot easier because the enemies are less powerful and there are fewer of them. So it's an easier interaction coming down and getting this iron. Now, when I was testing, I used my iron pick in order to harvest all this iron, and I was able to leave this area with about 190 ore. Now, I do have the perk that gives me extra resources when I'm harvesting sometimes, so your results may vary from that. Additionally, there's a chest down here that it's going to give you different items at level 21, but right in the back there you can see there's this huge pile of iron and you can harvest this to your heart's content. Now, the nice thing about this area also, since it's a shroud root, it means that you can actually teleport right out of this mine and then head back to your base, do your repairs, and then come back if you need to. You cannot place a flame altar down here. I tried to place one, it kept giving me errors and wouldn't allow me to place it, so you will have to fast travel back back to your base to do the repairs, but it's not a far jaunt from the spire to get back down here and continue harvesting. You could also bring multiple picks down here with you to harvest as much as possible. Don't forget to whack the like button on your way out, and let me know in the comment section below if you're having a hard time finding any resources in Enshrouded. I'd like to thank all my YouTube members for their continued support. Y'all are absolute legends. If you're looking for more Enshrouded content, I've got a guide to building on the screen right now.